Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is Amatazar from the Chicago camp coming back at you again with another lesson entitled Shameful Spewing. Shameful Spewing. So, in this lesson, we're going to take a look at two shorts. The first short is going to be by a comedian whose name is Jeff Forsyth. Jeff is going to basically, he's going to poke fun at his people. And he's poking fun at it, and he's making comedy through jest. Okay, so he's taking a serious situation that everyone can observe and knows to be true, and he's poking fun at it. And when in fact, it's a source of reproach and shame. And then you have an educator. Her name is Jane Elliott, and she has a little extensive background. And she's basically saying that if you were born and raised white in America, it's a miracle if you're not a racist, because your history and everything you know of has been built on lies in order to maintain the myth of white superiority. So we're going to take a look at both of these shorts and then follow them up with some scriptures.
Different cultures, and I learned something about white people. I learned that we invented credit, like taking credit for things that like maybe you shouldn't have. This is how it started. I think like one day we saw another race with some really cool invention, and we got a little nosy, and we were like, "Hey, who invented this thing?" They were just like, "Well, it doesn't matter who made it. What matters is we can all use it and appreciate it." And we were like, "Oh." Well, it doesn't matter who made it. Let's just say white people made it. See the right white man on the bottom of this? And we've used this logic for many inventions in history. Like, I don't know, like rock and roll, Jesus, you name it. And,
Let's go back in.
Yell at each other. My generation got our driver's license. Yell at each other. You say that all whites are racist. Can you expound on that, please?
Any white person who was born, raised, and schooled in the United States of America, if you aren't a racist, you're a miracle. Either that or you decided to educate yourself. Because education in this country is about white is right, brown's all right, black's got to stand back. Yellow's mellow, but whites, we educate in a way that says that white males have done all the adventures, have made all the adventures, have done all the discovering, have made all, everything that is good and has been accomplished according to social studies, which is actually anti-social studies, by white males. It's a lie. But we do that in order to maintain the myth of white superiority. The myth of race has to be maintained at all costs in this country. Because if white people have to give up the color of their skin as being something that makes them perfect, what do they have left?
You say that.
Wow. Well, let's get some scriptures. All right. Because she said that the myth, all right, they had to maintain the myth of white superiority. All right. She says, if there was no myth of white superiority, where would the white man be? So let's start out. Let's get some scriptures. First off, we're going to go Nahum, third chapter. We'll start with verse 1. Woe to the bloody city! It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not, and the prey is who? The Israelites. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts, that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts. Behold, I am against thee, said Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Okay? So this well-favored harlot is America. Okay? Verse 5 says, Behold, I am against thee, said Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. In other words, I'm going to lift up your skirt and expose you. And I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. Let's go to Habakkuk 2:16. And it reads, Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. Okay? So we just listened to Jane Elliott say that Esau's glory is filled with lies. And the scriptures just bear that out. Okay? Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies. All right? So both Miss Jane Elliott and Jeff Forsyth, they were shamefully spewing. Okay? Shameful spewing was coming out of their mouth against Esau, Edom, their own people. This is Psalms 64 and 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So Esau, Edom, is telling on himself in this time. Why? Because they're complaining of an unrighteous father. Let's go to Sirach 41. There it says, the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. Okay? So they're in reproach for the sins of their father. All right? So they feel in the reproach. They're uncomfortable with what was done. All right? And so they say, well, I didn't do it. My father did it. My grandfather, that don't got nothing to do with me. Okay? But they shall complain of an ungodly father. This is Obadiah 1 and 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Okay? Thou art greatly despised. The more and more these truths are coming out, the more and more Esau can't hide. Okay? The more and more he's being revealed as the man of sin, the harbinger of death. Okay? Even with this so-called Thanksgiving holiday, more and more every year, more people are coming to understand that The so-called elementary school story that Esau teaches, it was not true at all. And there wasn't any Thanksgiving, all right, to thank the Lord for the food, all right, that the Indians shared with them. No, that was not what the Thanksgiving was about. But more and more of this is coming out. And finally, let's go to Isaiah 25:7. And it reads, "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations." Okay? So the cast, the covering cast over all people, and the veil that spread over all nation, these is lies. Okay? These are the lies and philosophies of this kingdom. All right? And so this kingdom will be destroyed. All right? And he's going to destroy all of these lies. Let me go, since I'm here, let's go to, let me close with 2nd Ezra's. Let me see. Let's see, where is that at? Truth. There we go. 2nd Ezra 6:27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. I pray that this lesson has been edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.